This you, a level 15 Etrian with no armor, a brown Megalodon coat, and a curved blade of winds that your friend gave you? Well, if you say yes to that question, I can already tell you that you are probably a permafreshie. You might be thinking about how I know. Well, I can tell you that I've been a permafreshie for way too long. And if you do at least 5 of these things, that you're most likely a permafreshie. Everyone wipes sometimes, but permafreshies wipe all the time. They just aren't able to defend themselves against the beings of the depths, whether it be a sharko, a giant crab, or even a depth skanker. They just aren't able to defend themselves. Not being able to solo a boss without a cheese method is a big sign that you're a permafreshie. The only kinda hard bosses are Maestro and maybe Ethron. Any boss apart from that, you should be able to solo if you are not a permafreshie at least. And also try to focus on parrying their attacks first before you focus on attacking, so you can actually learn their attack patterns and actually be able to solo your first boss. Almost never reaching power 20 can be linked to wiping a lot, which I just said is a trait of a permafreshie. But even so, you may not know the right way to progress. I'll tell you how to progress real quick. So try to learn the Trial of One. After that, you can go to Arisia and either farm golems or sharkos till about power 10 to 12. And after that, go to Songseeker till power 15. But be careful of gankers, because you know Songseeker is a little bit crazy. And then just do the rest of your progression hive with the quest boards and stuff. To progress, you need to do Trial of One, as I just said. But not being able to do it will make your progression so much slower. Actually bro. Being scared to wipe is normal, but being too scared to wipe will make it so you don't explore and learn new things. You know, wiping is a part of the game and you should accept it. Everyone wipes sometimes, and it's a learning opportunity to create a new and better builds. Getting a bell can be hard, especially if you can't kill bosses that easily. Therefore, if you haven't gotten away yet, you're probably a permafreshie. Not being able to progress on your own is a gigantic trait seen in permafreshies. They constantly need help of their max level friends to even progress in the game, and yeah, they just need constant babysitting. Not taking a break is of course not good, and if you're playing 15 hours a day, yeah, that is just straight up unhealthy. But this also might lead to frustration and other stuff, which makes your skill just straight up plateau. And you know, while you're on that break, you can just quickly subscribe to me. And by the way, giveaway happening in Discord, make sure to join that. A huge element to being a permafreshie is just straight up picking fights you can't win. If you're a power 12 with a normal sword and everything and no equipment with one fireblade, and you see a max level silent art, brave blade, detonation standing in front of you, don't attack him, bro. Actually use some common sense, please. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen these freshies just hit him once and they just get completely destroyed. Damn, bro. Please just don't pick the wrong fights, please. There's no shame in logging and there's no shame in running away. Now, repeating those same mistakes that I've been saying this whole time will of course not make you improve. Bro, you're repeating the mistakes, bro. That's not good. And to improve, you must obviously learn from your mistakes and of course try to not make them again. I see a lot of permafreshies who are straight up not using any armor just because they don't know it exists, or they don't know the importance of it. These things give you 10% physical resistance at the worst, and 30% physical resistance plus some whole other stuff at the best type of armor, and that's just a big thing. Yeah, I suggest just getting starter armor when you start a new slot, and after that you can just slowly progress your way up until master armor, which is obviously the best. Look, I know y'all permafreshies need constant babysitting. I already said that, but you know, you have to play the game alone so you can actually start learning the mechanics without getting carried and stuff. A lot of permafreshies choose some horrendous builds, they go 100 int, 100 meter weapon and 100 agility and just call it a straight up day. But having good builds for PvE and PvP makes you improve at a much faster rate and actually gives you a feeling that you're doing something, because you can actually kill the mobs and kill the players. Last but not least is that you're only focusing on one thing. Let me put it like this. If you're fighting someone but you're only parrying or only attacking, you obviously won't win. You gotta find that nice balance, bro. And obviously I'm not talking about in a fight right now. I mean, obviously you shouldn't only parry or attack, but I think you know that. But I'm just talking about PvP and PvE. Just don't focus on PvP alone or don't focus on PvE alone. You gotta find a nice balance between them. You know what I'm saying, right? This is the end of the video, and I just want to quickly say that I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for the support of my last video. It's actually crazy, bro. I am at a loss for words for it. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye bye.